Grace, and they had us all at gunpoint, and we were standing out on that plank that goes out over the edge, and she looked me dead in the eye, and I heard her voice, but she never opened her mouth.
Right, I mean, do you not think it maybe was the stress of the situation?
No, it sounded so real. She was saying things like, he's in my head, he can hear me, he's in my head, he can hear me.
Who could hear her?
I wasn't sure at first, but now I think I know who. I think it was Fox.
Interesting.
I
Alright,
kept it under wraps for so long because Grace didn't want me to tell anybody because neither of us want to be, sent to the psych ward for evaluation. Yeah, it's no, right, sir. I'm going
to put your mind at ease. You can stop right there. I'm going to put your mind at ease, and not that I need to or am at liberty to do so, but perhaps you should be aware that General Fox himself, upon the night that we encountered him and ended up coming to the conclusion of this deal to have an exchange of soldiers, he, while we were walking, he explained that Grace and he shared a common mental experience. He didn't go into great detail, but my understanding was it was something along the lines of a mutation that allowed them to have a greater extrasensory perception, I suppose you would call it. And it's interesting that you have made a similar connection. So again, let me look here. We have no solid proof, however, that these things actually happen to you or to anybody else for that matter, so we have nothing to go on, if that makes sense. But maybe there's a way to test this theory, and I don't know what that might be.
But it's something. Sir.
All right, well, I have you to make sure you understand, and I'm going to be speaking to Lieutenant Macklin as well. We need to stay away from Grace. We need to stay away from Grace.
What? Why?
While this is taking place. It's important. I can't relay all the information at this time. But Grace is not there for a random reason, you understand? We would not allow that to happen unless we felt that she was capable of not only surviving the situation, but of perhaps one of the only people that may gain information from these, well, enclave, if we will, because that's what they are. Whether they say it or not, they're enclave.
Yeah.
She's got a unique ability to both charm but also intimidate. And
yes, we feel, she does.
Yeah, the miners over there, we think that she might be able to work a little magic, but we have to trust her. We have to trust that the commander believes what he believes, and we have to stay away as much as possible. Now, of course, we'll throw the switch and extract her if need be, and we will make sure that General Earl Grey understands that today.
Okay.
All right.
I understand, sir.
All right. I appreciate your candor, and honestly, you took a leap there telling me that information, because if I hadn't known what I know, I would think you're a little nuts. I mean, you're all a little nuts as it is. A little hot-handled, maybe. All right, we best get back.
All right.
Let's test a little bit of that PT.
Just please try
not to
tell Grace I told you.
In a way more effective way
of course.
Thank you.
Well, it's poetic, I suppose.
All right, so we have everybody here.
I think I'm here.
All right, really?
All right, how's she looking there, Barnett? She all clean?
Yep. Searched her from aft to amidships, and we're all good.
All right, one moment.
What? Is there anybody we can bribe in the world? Let's see. They're short one person.
Stand still for 1 moment, Grace. Let me take a look at your pupils.
Gino? Maybe?
Do you mind messaging him for me real quick?
Well, there's a guy right here. We could probably. He's right here in the station. We could probably bribe. Claudio.
Alright.
Alright.
134.
Grace, if I may ask you, how long has it been since you've used?
In here. He walked in here.
Going on 3 days now.
What was the item?
Well, I was alternating Psychotats and Med-X to stay awake for
Hey, Claudio.
2.5 days.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Hey, if you can hear us, just give us a thumbs up.
Alright, you look pretty clear.
Hey, bub.
Hey, Claudio.
Hey, Walker.
Yes, Cadet.
Hey.
Hey, Claudio. If you can hear us, we have a way of getting you some easy caps. If you're interested.
A little dirt on your face.
No, thank you.
Dirty now.
Oh, thank you. Wonderful.
Shiny power armor like that does not come cheap, I know. So you must need all the caps you can get, right?
Me?
Hey. I don't know if you can hear us or not.
I don't think he can hear us.
He's probably in a party chat.
Maybe he's antisocial like me.
Could be.
You're not antisocial, you're just...
Let me ask Gino.
Trust me, I'm very antisocial.
Don't knock it till you tried it, right?
Oh man, I kinda want pizza.
Pizza? You can't find pizza in the wasteland, sir.
Trust me, Tex has been experimenting with ways to make a pizza. I guarantee you, like, this is like something that I've been like doing on my own, but he is literally trying to make a pizza, and it's come out like weird and glowing every time, but like he's getting there. He's getting there.
Who exactly is taste testing this? You?
Yes, and also Daguerre.
Well, no wonder you're so...
Pepperoni rolls.
Yeah, well, that's
See,
true.
somebody's made pepperoni rolls, so it's possible. Just gotta make it in flat form. He's getting there. He's doing it. He's working on it. It's one of his pet projects.
Maybe just use
that is the reason he's so perky.
a hammer to
no,
maybe smash it.
Wait, what?
Why don't you just use a hammer and smash the pepperoni roll?
What? No, that's the proper pizza.
Flatten it.
Forgive me for saying this.
Wow, flatten it.
Alright.
But that's not gonna work.
Alright. What about... I'm waiting to see if Gino will message me back.
Right.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Who is providing the escort? Is this our escort party, correct?
Yep.
Correct.
Alright.
We also got a level 20 up at the Huntsman's Lodge.
I think you're stuck in the thing, Barnett.
Stuck in what thing?
You're still saluting. You're saluting.
That's just how I roll. It's just how I roll. Okay, how about this?
You see that, Grace?
I'm still saluting? Huh?
No, now you're good.
Now you're good.
Grace, she walked the salute everywhere just a moment ago.
Well,
Did you see that? She literally glides when she does that.
How fantastic for her, okay?
Alright. and in all seriousness, I have quite a few of you here who...
I gotta... Go ahead.
Grace, don't talk over me, please. This is serious. All of you should have received a message today in your Pit Boys regarding an incident that General Fox actually contacted me about. And do any of you know what that might be? Did anybody read that Pit Boys?
I did not.
Oh, that's
yeah, we
great.
read it.
That's great.
Yeah.
So we understand that he is aware of attempts to perhaps undermine this entire process and has formally requested that the process be cancelled if we cannot guarantee that the entire event will... Uh-oh. You didn't have to leave, Keith. I know it's a tough situation for you. I mean...
Look, he's just...
Okay.
He's just having some private time.
It's okay.
With himself.
Alright.
I was mid-travel trying to get that 20 up there.
Gotcha.
You left your nudie magazines.
So when you're ready, Parade Square, after you finish Dutch, continue, please.
Right, I just want to make sure. I want to make sure that I have officially and on helmet cam stated that no one is to interfere with this cultural exchange process. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Can I ask a few clarifying questions?
Oh, Lord. Go ahead.
Well, so if I happen to run into Grace while on patrol, and
right.
she's with, her EAF comrades,
right.
It's acceptable to talk to her, right?
Absolutely. If she's with EAF comrades and you're having a nice normal discussion about, the weather or some things like that, checking on her well-being even is fine, We just cannot interfere. No chems, no contact, no secret little devices that may track her, no listening devices. Now, of course, I imagine once she's in the bunker, all those things would be null and void anyway. But point being is we don't want to place anything on her, give her anything, say anything to her that may incriminate and or otherwise forfeit this entire process. Now, again, it hasn't been made clear to me, even by the General, what that would entail. But we have to just assume that, one, she's walking in with other than, well, let's just say with nothing other than her fire breather uniform, right? And
well, no, I'm taking my weapons in.
Hello. Of course, so that's expected. But just within those weapons, there's no trackers or, things of that nature.
All 4 Brittany's and my one unnamed yet.
We'll make sure that General Fox understands again that we expect this transfer to be one of upright decency and transparency, even, so that everyone involved is not injured and or otherwise accosted.
Then what if I injure them?
But that's where I was going next, Grace.
Oh, okay.
As I said to the General the other night, it is not you that I'm worried about, it is your actions among his troops that I'm worried about. So no broken fingers, no slaps, no crayons on the wall, none of that stuff. You understand?
Okay. Well, you know what? I can't promise anything because.
Well, certainly you could. You could just yes or no.
If it comes down to me, defending myself in some way that I feel I need to, I will break the fingers and maybe a nose.
Okay, look, it's not going to come down to that, Grace. Okay, there's no need to be nervous. I'm sure it'll be completely fine as long as you stay away from Captain White. You don't get put on any special ops missions. You'll be completely fine. I'm sure of it.
There you go.
Okay.
We wouldn't put you here, Grace, if we didn't believe you had it in you to do this. All right? I mean,
it's not like you're not under watch.
Under watch?
Where did he come from?
I mean, my God. That's what I'm talking about.
Just a bit late to catch up to the party.
Well, the party has an invite-only attachment to it, but it's okay. Feel free to join us.
I did agree to watch Grace.
Right. Okay, but does that mean snooping?
I'm not snooping. I walked up openly.
Right, but you're watching her once she's turned over, correct? Because until then, she's 100% 5-0, and we don't get watched. I mean, can you see through that eye patch there?
We should probably go, Dutch.
That's fine. Indeed. Yeah. Another one of those indeeds. Okay.
Blame Modus.
Alright.
It's probably the programming.
At least he comes well dressed. At least he comes well dressed. I mean,
he does come well dressed. Look at that.
Alright, so the parade square? So I'm gonna start up I'm gonna go to the White Spring Station.
Alright, we're gonna PT it. Choo-choo.
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 Choo-choo indeed. Alright.
Voodoo.
Train noise.
Winga-dinga.
Chuffa, 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 chuffa. Everyone loves making train noises.
The loco. I never feel right after that trip.
Well, I tell you, don't eat the peanuts. They're really old.
Traveling through time and space like that is just unnerving sometimes. Trust me, you'll get used to it eventually.
I always end up in the middle of the tracks too, which is kind of alarming. What happens when I appear and there's a train coming?
Jump left.
Right.
You always
all right. I gotta feel my nerves. I actually feel my nerves like as if I was going on stage.
I think we're all a little nervous about this.
Any last words of advice for Grace? Any last words?
It's gonna be fine.
Good luck. Break a leg.
See, that's good. That's good, cadet.
I plan on breaking a few. Wait, you bet.
Where's
okay.
Where's Lieutenant Macklin?
He'll be here.
All right.
How is that a figure of speech? Like when somebody says break a leg, I think, okay, I'm gonna go break somebody's leg.
I should do is consult the Pip-Boy.
So when you say your job is to watch Grace, what's that mean?
It means I'm doing a favor.
Uh-huh.
That means I'll be moving around the bunker and keeping light eye.
Alright, so you're going to be kind of responsible for her well-being as well then, huh?
Not completely, but to the best of my ability.
Oh, what's that mean? That doesn't sound like a very good statement.
Let's just say last time I was in the bunker, the AI didn't exactly like me. So I can only be in for short periods of time. Which means I can't keep 24-hour watch, but I can take short times in between.
Alright, and you have our emergency contact number should anything go awry. Wonderful. I also placed
He's on his way.
He's on his way. I also placed a name tag and a Pip-Boy phone number in Grace's helmet in case it gets misplaced, or she does.
Got it.
Sometimes she.
How old am I, Dutch?
Help.
I'm still trying to figure that out.
I was cleaning Dutch's laundry the other day. It still has his name in it. Right in his underwear.
There you go. Now reset.
Monday, Tuesday.
Whose underwear have you been looking at?
Let's wait right here for
mine.
Oh God, no.
What is that?
That is.
Oh my.
Oh,
no, don't shoot it! Don't shoot it!
Seems one of the AI
that is terrifying.
It's a malfunctions with its limbs.
It's the Terminator.
That's really upsetting.
This is wonderful. I'm glad I'm catching it on my cam.
They're here.
Technology at its finest, right?
If this is what is, if this is
looking
what.
at its butt. He is. He's staring at his
Here,
ass.
Dutch, you shouldn't do things to that robot. I'm telling you that that robo pussy is. You don't want that.
Well, you know.
It's not good.
All right, enough. Let's be respectful.
I was just waiting for Macklin.
Well, I imagine this is pretty tough for him, if you ask me. I'm surprised he's even here, and I hope that he's on best behavior.
God, that is just unnerving.
I mean, it's a good sign for us.
Someone should really report that. That needs maintenance, clearly.
You gentlemen, but I hear a lot of radio traffic.
Of course.
Oh God, it's coming this way.
It's just.
Oh God.
I have permission to end it.
Come here, baby.
No.
No.
Come here.
No. What if you trigger off the?
Dutch, don't touch it there. Secure. I'm telling you, it's not worth it, bro.
Yeah, you'd probably get robo hurt, but you stay away from that thing.
I kind of feel bad for it.
I was about to say, I actually kind of feel a little sorry for it, which is saying something coming out of my mouth.
That's a case in point for Modus. Look what it's creating. It's sick.
Maybe it got attacked by something that broke its legs. I don't know.
Look, it's just an old robot that's not functioning properly. Okay, let's just move on. We got bigger fish to fry.
I want to wait for Macklin. He's hopefully traveling.
All right. Well, you know, we only have a short amount of time here, Grace.
I sent him a message.
All right. This is exactly what discipline entails.
Okay, but he was trying to clear.
He's coming down now. He's coming.
I'm gonna go on comms.
Alright, I'm gonna go scavenge in the shack for some snacks real quick.
No, what are you doing? Come back. Where everybody's here.
I need snacks.
It's a circus. It's a constant circus. No wonder you can't pick any one of us up, but we wiggle right out of your fingers, and the next thing you know, there's another one, and another one, and everyone's all over the place.
Ooh. How about 200-year-old peanut butter pretzels?
Sir, are you saying that we need to get in formation, or what is that?
Formation. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go ahead and get in formation. So, it would be nice to start with a power armor unit.
Sir?
If you finish with your pretzels.
Right.
Out front, Tex. Come on, man.
Captain
That's where you belong.
Corporal Garrett are en route. Dutch needs to eat. He's about to die.
Yeah, I see that. Looks like all my meat is spoiled.
Their vertebra isn't
Just eat it. It's still good.
Oh, I know.
I got some
for
you. I got some wolf ribs for you that I just cooked
Excellent. Thank you.
But the level 20, he is bought out, so we should have an extra space.
Here.
Excellent.
Enjoy.
Thank you, sir.
Too much.
No worries.
Enjoy that.
Just
there you go.
It was weird, Barnett. He didn't want caps or anything. He just wanted armor. He was a level 20, so I didn't have really much anything on. Did Brotherhood of Steel Under Armor.
Nice.
It's amazing. Peanut butter lasts for 200 years. 20 years. 20 years.
Got it, Dutch?
One moment, I wasn't able to have my HUD up, and it makes it very difficult to get the food.
Should we, maybe stow our weapons?
I'm probably doing no such thing.
We will maintain our weapons.
There is a lot of ghouls on the
ground with this assault
unless otherwise requested.
Don't shoot it. Don't shoot it.
Don't worry about it.
Do I have my weapon out? Do I have my weapon out?
All right, folks. Let's please get organized here. All right,
ma'am.
God.
Hop back on the vertibird and then hop off if your eyes are broken.
Let's just go. Let's just go. This is how we roll. We roll in like a tidal wave.
General,
a tsunami.
We form up in lines of 2.
No, this is just fine.
Stand down, soldier. You're at the White Springs.
God, it's so noisy here at White Springs. Constant noise.
You're telling
Never
me.
a dull moment.
All I hear is noise.
Wee woo.
Now, gentlemen, quiet on the comms.
I see we have a welcoming party already.
Captain White on the line. Rest position.
So, what you like about the Enclave? They know their parade stuff.
I mean,
Ghoul,
what
north.
else to do?
Left, Captain White.
I got it.
Right there. Military rest position.
Oh, let's try to not necessarily
be careful about the
destroy the place. You know.
I'm getting anxious here. I hear some shooting.
Stow that, Corporal. Stow that.
All right.
We are waiting for our guests to show up. We will show proper decorum, and all of you will wait.
You hear that? You hear that? Do you hear how everyone's silent? Proper decorum, all the big words, all the fancy stuff, and now look at us, just a ragtag bunch.
Speak for yourself, sir. I'm not ragtag.
No, you're
Look at
crisp.
my pleats. These
you're
aren't
pleated
ragtag.
and crisp, shiny boots and all.
I'm ragtag?
Well, no, it's not. It's not that we're ragtag. It's, you know.
Really should use some polish.
I kind of like us though.
Yeah.
Look at that line. So easy to
So it
tear
needs to
down.
be prim and proper all the time.
Guys, do we fight line warfare now? I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No fights.
Well, well, look who's joined us.
Uh-huh.
Hello there, General. Sorry for the delay.
No, that's alright. We had a vertebrate delay as well.
The formal gardens have always been.
Mind if I inspect your troops?
Please, feel free. They're online. They won't bite, unless you ask them to.
Are they going to move all around like ours?
No, they won't. And they won't speak to you unless spoken to first.
My God. The level of...
Ugh.
Do you see this? Not a flinch. Ooh!
What a bunch of fucking pricks.
Tex.
Thank you, Barnett. Tex, maintain. It's like staring in the face of plastic. No offense. No offense.
No, we have excellent molding.
What?
Molding.
What does that even mean?
General, we noticed that one of your bots there at the entrance was actually dragging itself along the ground.
Yes.
What's the problem with that, do you think?
Well, the problem with that is modus. I'm afraid that some of its cleaning functions are delayed. You'll notice several areas in the White Springs that aren't cleaned. Its scheduling seems to think that Tuesday never comes.
Right. Oh God. Okay. So what did I tell you, folks? See, it is modus. So they're not to blame, obviously. All right. I apologize. That you all look fantastic. Every face looks happy. Every hat Looks trim and proper. Okay. Well, wonderful. Did I do that right, Barnett? Not really sure the protocol for formalities on a.
Beautiful job, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, General. Oops.
Hello?
No, Grace. General.
Pardon me? Yes.
We are here to present to you the one and only Sergeant Grace O'Malley. Grace, would you please come up, please, forward, ma'am. You can put away your gun, Grace.
It'll be fine. You're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
I do like to point out that she is in uniform.
She is in uniform, although I thought that she might be showing up in Enclave attire. I guess we'll have to get one for her.
There we go. Well, you know, she's 5-0 until it is official. And then
Captain
after that, Grace.
Yes, sir.
Can you please fetch her a proper uniform for the occasion?
Yes, sir.
It's okay, Grace.
You were saying, Dutch?
I was saying it's going to be okay. Now, you expect her to change here in front of everyone?
No, of course not. She can go inside and change in somewhere more appropriate.
Okay, see, he passed the test.
But, you know, I did notice that on the appropriate bridge walking that Agent Cross or Cadet Cross wore the Responders' colors. It's only fitting that Grace wears the Enclave colors.
Oh, of course. Yeah, she would expect to be doing that once she is officially turned over. So, are there any formalities that you require here for this process?
When cadets join the Enclave, we have a little gathering here together for them to salute the new members. And Grace will be able to say whatever she wishes to. She has shown up in the past, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand she's made quite a few trips here without our knowledge.
Oh, she's always been excellent. I've been enjoying her notes on the golf course. If only she would join me for a round and tee off.
Oh, so be careful what you say about teeing off. She will definitely tee off on you if given the chance. So please just watch your wording.
Yeah, give me a golf club. I'll show you exactly how I tee off.
Grace.
Oh. Now, for full transparency, for both you, Sergeant, as well as the Lieutenant here, part of military life is not just doing your patrols, but it's a lifestyle, not just a job. Grace will be expected to uphold the cultural beliefs while she's here. Now, we're not going to throw her into the deep end, as it were. We're going to take the kids' gloves for sure. But we will expect her to act and advertise and toe the line and support the cause. Is that all right?
You hear that, Grace?
He said some words and something about a line.
You'll have to say nice things about the Enclave, Grace.
Grace?
Alright, Grace, you're capable of that.
I mean, is it an order?
I don't know. General, is it going to be an order?
Oh, yes.
Oh, there you go. Alright,
I've been following.
Go ahead.
I've been following this particular level of discipline since I was like 7 years old, so I believe Grace will be able to handle it.
This explains so much.
Well, you know, one thing I want to point out, you speak of the military lifestyle, you know, responders, we are, by nature, civilians who respond to the needs of Appalachians. So, while we understand that you are a military organization, we hope that there will be some, you know, give and take, understanding that Grace comes from a background that may not be quite as formulaic and official.
Gardens have always been the pride
I think it will be a good experience for her, of course, but
better background.
Be gentle. Be gentle.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, kid gloves. And she'll be pleased to know that...
Are you saying that I'm a kid? Wait, what does that even mean?
Grace.
Are you saying that I'm a kid? Because I'll have you know that is not the case.
Ma'am?
Miss Grace.
Get this frickin' robot out of my face.
He's probably just here to clean up the language, ma'am.
This is what I was talking about. General. Can I speak with you just a moment, General?
What is it? What does kid gloves
Sure.
even mean? Is that my kid?
Shh. Just let the big wigs talk, okay?
I think once we're gone, her demeanor may change slightly. I just want to make sure it's understood that, again, before we leave, that you accept full responsibility once we turn her over to you.
Yes, I do. Dex,
yes, but I must implore upon you that this is a joint diplomatic effort. She has to be on her best behavior, and if not, it does reflect on the responders. After all, Agent Cross did not do anything inappropriate while he was in your care, did he?
What in God's name
not
is
that
all
I
of
didn't
that
see any
racket?
disciplinary reports, so, of course.
Why don't you go check it out, Tex?
All right,
She will be...
Good idea.
We will require her to at least try.
And try she will. Try she will. Alright, is she changing?
Just changing.
Okay, and then I would like to allow, if it's okay, General, Lieutenant Macklin and Grace to be able to have a moment to say goodbye.
Well, of course, we're the Enclave, not savages.
Your words, not mine. Okay, but...
The formal gardens have always been the pride of the White Spring.
So...
And keep in mind, he will be allowed to visit, of course, if he's able to.
Right, we've advised him, or will advise him. We would rather that visitation be had off the grounds, if it's okay, of White Spring.
So long as she is on her days off. Yes.
Of course, but again, that's another thing, General. She has a tendency to wander, as you know. So, you know.
Well, that is her responsibility. Every member of the Enclave is a self-sufficient fighting unit.
With me, if you would.
All right.
She needs to uphold that if she wants to be here.
Roger that. While we wait, I can't see the ranks here, but soldier, what's your name?
Captain White, sir.
Oh, Captain White.
Taking care of, Tex?
Yeah, just a bunch of
You're the science head, if I believe, right?
These cars.
No, sir. Special Forces.
Oh, Special Forces. Okay.
They're fine now. They're all dead now.
That monocle is quite a piece there.
I'm sorry, Monty. He didn't.
It's a statement piece, I might say.
What?
Excellent.
No,
And you, sir?
About the ones without brains.
Lieutenant Dutch Walker. Nice to meet you.
I'm Corporal Aerodon, sir.
Ah, okay. I believe I've met you before. Actually, I've toured one of your locations. You're an excellent builder.
Ah, you're honoring me too much, sir.
No, your work is actually legendary here in Appalachia. Good to see you again.
Ah, thank you kindly, sir.
Sir, Lieutenant Dutch Walker.
Well, it's nice to see you again. I'm Corporal Clark. I think we've met a few times.
Oh yes, apologies, Clark. My HUD is a little cloudy at the moment. It's good to see you. So you're going to be one of the individuals that's overseeing Sergeant Grace. Yes, O'Malley. Okay, excellent. Well, as I told you, your counterpart, I left a Pip-Boy number, her name, and her favorite color, and her helmet, and a little tag there. So if she does get lost, or if the helmet gets lost, it can find its way home. Oh my. Hello, my name's Dutch Walker. Ma'am? This is a rarity.
Corporal Grits.
Corporal Grits. I'll salute you twice.
Thank you.
Damn.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Been with the Enclave for a while now. Definitely filling the spots when needed. And just infantry backup.
Wonderful. So you enjoy the life in the Enclave? All the order and all that discipline?
It's been good for the past couple years.
Jesus Christ.
Is he floating? Jesus.
Alright, well, here's my card.
Good morning.
If you need any assistance, or perhaps you swing by Watoga Willie's sometime.
Sounds good.
Alright, nice to meet you.
Nice.
And you,
Did
sir?
he wink when he said swing? Jesus.
I think so. Yeah, it's Dutch.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Dutch,
Agent Parker.
Likewise. And what do you do here for the Enclave? If
I'm part of the United States Secret Service, sir.
Sounds secretive. Alright, so we still have a Secret Service. That's good to know. I was with the... Well, that's a secret. You have a steely stare, that's for sure. I'd hate to be in the interrogation chair next to you. That's why I wear sunglasses, though.
Sir.
You can see yourself in my sunglasses. Alright, well, General, got a fine troop there.
Yes, these are the ones that are available today. They've come on their own personal accord to welcome Sergeant Grace O'Malley.
Excellent. Let me take a look at you, Grace. My God.
There's no Velcro on this one.
You give me just a moment.
I know, right?
I know. That Velcro was... never mind.
What? One moment. Alright, sir, you're patched through. Commander would like to say a word to you, Grace.
Oh, God.
Hawkins, is this thing working? Alright, Grace, can you hear me?
Yes, sir?
It goes without saying that we appreciate your service. And you understand that you're here because you have earned the right to show your ability. Do you understand that?
Yep.
Please remember that you reflect the 5-0, the new responders, and all that we do in Appalachia. I would expect that you would act accordingly. The General has my private number. If we have to pick you up, extract you, or otherwise intervene in this process, there will be grave consequences, Grace. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
No, this goes beyond yes, sir. This is priority. If we mess this up, Grace, there will not be a place at the table for you. You understand that?
God, yes, I got it. God.
Put me on loudspeaker, Dutch. Yes, sir.
Is that the commander?
5-0, can you hear me?
That is the commander.
It's good to hear
Sir,
from you,
yes, sir.
Everybody's got their comms.
Yes, sir.
I want to state formally in front of General Gray Fox and his men that there will be no outside interference in this process. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
Roger.
All right, it's the honor of the 5-0 on the line here, and I know that we are at times a little detached, but this is a situation where you each reflect everything that we have done and that we will do in Appalachia. It is important that we see this process through. All right, thank you all. General, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. It's a pleasure, Commander.
General, Corey and I accept your invitation to come to White Spring for a summit, if that offer is still available.
It's always been offered, Commander, and always available.
All right, excellent. Well, I do want to say to you that Sergeant O'Malley, as you've been told, is a special individual in our group. We would like her treated with the utmost respect. I know this has been said time and again. But you too are on display. Your actions, your men's actions, are on display. If we form a trust here, this alliance could help us both. But we need to build that trust, so I entrust one of our own to you, as you've done with us, and I expect to have her returned in the same condition.
Absolutely, Commander. As a matter of fact, that is the military way of life. When you return something, it is as the same state or better.
Understood. Understood. All right, General. She's all yours.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Commander, I'm going to flip you off now. What? Flip me off? You know, you understand, sir, what I meant by that. I'm going to turn off the Pip-Boy now. All right, Dutch, just go. All right, apologies. All the formality aside. Sergeant O'Malley, we thank you for your service. What did you do there? Why can't I do my thing? Oh, that's really odd. Okay. Well, I salute you, Sergeant O'Malley. Thank you for your service to Appalachia. Put the gun away, please. Thank you. All right, and this time, will it be acceptable for Sergeant O'Malley and Lieutenant Macklin to have a moment?
Yes, of course, please. And when Grace is ready, she may come over here at the top of the line by me. Take your time.
Okay.
All right. And any chance we could swing by that little soda shop you have up in there? I've heard all about it.
Absolutely, Dutch. If you stay here until we're done the official part, I'll walk you over myself and buy you a Nuka.
Yeah, I believe last night you
obsessed with that place.
Last night you told me that there was some special drink you always have here, right? Is that the Nuka you're talking about?
I have a few Nuka that I enjoy, but I think for today, perhaps I should buy you a Nuka Wild.
Oh my. Nuka Wild, that's just my dance, you know that. Okay. Alright, well, I think that would be a great, perhaps icebreaker. All of us go in for a Nuka? How's that sound? Don't look too excited.
General, do I have permission to speak?
Not quite yet. As soon as we break formation, then we're all going to get the opportunity to meet Grace O'Malley.
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, why don't we step out of our power armor if you have clothes on underneath?
If you have clothes on underneath? Who goes commanding in their power armor?
I mean, who doesn't? It's a little hot in there.
No comment.
I would like to point out the Enclave has air conditioning in the XO1.
Don't, see, that's my problem. Doesn't that make your men soft a little bit, you know? If you have to serve without that air conditioning. I mean, I can appreciate, comfort. You know what? There's some pretty hard-looking soldiers here.
Phone call.
Well, all I can say about the matter is, we do train hard, but we also play hard. And if you're sweating in your power armor, that decreases your hydration level, thus decreasing your combat ability.
Well, you guys don't have AC in your power armor? Shoot!
No,
you Enclave boys are further behind on that prototype than I thought.
All right, Tex.
Did he even hear me, Dutch?
Yeah, well, I think he came into that conversation on the other side of it. No, it's the responder armor doesn't have the AC.
Oh, Tex. Shoot, you guys don't... Oh, well, I can fix that right up. You just give me a wrench and my tools, and I'll make that right.
Well, I appreciate it, but, you know, first things first. So, Barnett, what have you been up to these days?
I have been on patrol.
Oh. Right, I've been talking with poor Hawkins. He's come by occasionally, and I've had to give him a drink or two. I'm very sorry to hear about what happened.
Well, you know, sir, can you really not bring up private personal business in front of, you know, on a parade square?
Well,
just, you know, what?
I mean, I thought it was public knowledge. I apologize.
What was public knowledge?
It's not a secret, but it's like, you know.
Excuse me, Officer Rose Barnett.
Yes, General.
If I could steal you away from that pressing conversation, perhaps I would like to invite you to once Grace is formally in line with the troops. Would you like to give her a little encouragement officially, like you have done in the past for new recruits?
Absolutely, I'd do anything for Grace.
There you go.
Then you have a few moments to think up a few words while she's getting ready with her personals.
All right, let me just check through my notes.
What are these flowers here, General?
Good afternoon, sir.
Oh, I'm not sure. The help takes care of that.
I believe they're carnations, sir.
Oh, there you go. Well done, Sergeant.
Grace, are you still with us? Yep. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Where are you? I think you have some of
Is it that time?
Macklin's lipstick on your face there. Give me a moment.
What the? Stop! Don't touch me! Stop it.
There you go. All right.
I can't.
All right.
Sir, it's not lipstick, it's chapstick.
Grace, please come here.
Lipstick.
So, I would like to officially welcome you to the Enclave Armed Forces as a cadet. Cadet Grace O'Malley. Your service brings us honor.
And she says...
Indeed.
Sorry, my emotes keep getting stuck, so...
Mine too. It's good. This is where you show formalities, Grace.
Thanks for the welcome, sir.
Alright. Now, I've promised to show you the ropes, alright? At all times here, you'll be accompanied by your two favorite Enclave people. That would be Corporal Garrett and Corporal Clark. They'll help you get the wing of things. So, normally, when we're on duty, when you speak to me, it's yes, sir, no, sir, thank you, sir. Alright?
Ooh, you guys hear that? Oh my god. How repulsive.
The answer, Grace.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Now, when the general or an officer is speaking to you, yes, sir is accompanied with a salute. I'll demonstrate. Yes, sir. Please, try to do it. You'll have to do it lots in this organization.
Right now?
Yes, Grace.
Go on, Grace. Go on.
Yes, sir.
There we go. That wasn't so hard. Now, please, we have something called the parade square. It's a matter of discipline. In the military, they say, if you are standing on the parade square and you are comfortable, then you are doing it wrong. Please come over where I'm standing. Demonstration. Toes on the line, facing forward. Military rest position. And you don't move until you receive the word of command. Follow?
God, Bonnet. She's gonna fall on her face right here.
What is a word of command?
It's when a superior officer tells you to do something.
I know, I kind of like it.
Oh my god.
So please stand there, toes on the line, facing the men. Military
when you say
rest position.
Toes on the line, do you mean like just the steel part of the toes, or do I have to be like just touching it, or toes over? Is it like toes on the white? Is it?
Let's call it an experiment and see what your best judgment brings us.
I mean that's really open to interpretation, sir.
Let's see what your interpretation is. Close enough. Military rest position, Grace. That's right. Stand up straight, chest forward, chin high. Arms behind your back. Tighten up those hips, Grace.
It's so stiff, you can't do anything. Like, how do you, like, prepare if there's somebody coming over the hill and then, like, you're stuck like this? And
it's called an heightened sense of awareness, Grace. You'll be okay.
This is ridiculous. You're so stiff and not able to react. It's not normal.
Troops, can all of you get into your power armor in 10 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Sir?
Yes, yes.
Then?
Coming right up.
No, don't worry about it. See, look how eager they were. Or already doing it. They can get ready on the drop of a hat. There's no problem, Grace. Just a little bit of discipline.
This feels not natural.
Now jump back in line, gentlemen, and we'll continue.
Power armor off, gents.
Now, Grace, this is going to be a tradition called addressing the troops. Now, you know that I have my own personal rules of engagement when dealing with you, but I would like to give you, the troops, a little bit of wisdom and how to work with you. What do you like? What don't you like? I'll give the troops a hint. Don't touch Grace.
That is accurate.
I'll give you another hint, troops. Don't corner Grace. And always let her have a way out if she needs it.
Sure, yeah, I don't like corners.
That's right. So please, Grace, tell the men what kind of things, how do you operate? What's your specialty?
Killing things? God. I mean, like, one of my specialties actually is I can take, like, a person's intestines, and the way that I can make it, like, garland around is kind of like a decorative warning. It's one of my favorite things. Really, really spectacular, actually, if you can actually get the head placed on the pike. Wait, is that what you're talking about?
Oh my.
Biological garnish.
Be good working with, with Captain White.
What?
Absolutely not.
I'm just good at. You know what? I can find things and I fix things. I find and I fix things. There you go. Not fix things like mechanical things. That's probably not a good idea. But I mean, unless you really want something to really not work, then I can try to fix it. But you know, I'm much better. You just give me something to hunt or someone, and you know, just let me go. And you know, see you in a couple days. It'll probably be really successful. There may be a trail of bodies, but it's okay, right?
Did you hear that, gentlemen? That sounds exactly what we need in the Ranger Corps.
Oh, definitely.
Indeed.
What?
Drink.
What is?
Sorry.
What?
Last night's party.
I don't even know what that is. I mean, I'm a fire breather. What do you think that my specialties are? It's killing, hunting, first to the front.
What about personal? Is there anything that sets you off? I would hate to be shot over something.
How do I answer this one?
Honestly, the Enclave practices transparency as the second principle of leadership. Please, be transparent.
You know, when people are assholes and do things to people I care about, and let's see what else sets me off. Oh gosh, where do I begin? Let's see, dumb questions, and assuming that I don't know how to do things, and calling me a filthy raider, and let's see what else. And
don't forget pink crayons.
Yeah, you know what? I don't like pink crayons. I don't know. Just
they don't taste as good as the blue ones, do they?
Yeah, exactly. Right? No, what? You know, it's just better off if people just, you know, personal bubble. In all ways, sir.
All right, gentlemen.
Ways.
You heard Cadet Grace O'Malley. Can I get a yes, sir, on all that?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Then we will respect Miss O'Malley's personal bubble. We will not treat her like a moron, nor a dirty raider, and we will afford her the level of respect that you afford each other. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. All right. Grace, please take your position between Sergeant Dritz and Corporal Clark. Toes on the line, military rest position. Proceed.
There we go. Okay. I think it's these two. Is my HUD? Yeah. Okay. Hey, Clark, your toes are over the line and hers aren't. Just pointing that out to you. And then, like, down the line, somebody's, like, completely on the line, and they're not behind the line, and then somebody at the other end, totally over the line. I'm just saying that if we're trying to go for that whole, like, formation thing, then you guys aren't really kind of following through with the... Wait, sorry, am I talking too much?
What are you doing?
Alright, hold it together. Hold it together, everybody. Hold it together.
Your perspective is excellent, Cadet Grace. Now, first thing, we would like to all welcome you to our happy little family here in the Enclave. And we'll be going over what will be expected of you. At all times, you will act professional. You will act in accordance to Enclave law set out by the Enclave World Government. That does not mean you will go running off in the middle of the night. That does not mean you will shoot random people. You will just shoot the ones we tell you to shoot. Alright, Grace? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Right. Yes, sir. That's right. Oh, but I can't. Okay, can I? I mean, am I supposed to break this formation to salute, or everybody looks pretty crisp, trying to decide?
That's all right. That's all right, Grace. You stand there. You can just say yes, sir, if you understand. If you have a question, you can go, I don't understand. All right?
It's not really a question. That's a statement. But okay, yes, sir. Got it.
Yes. All right. Now, during your time with us, you will have, roughly, because it's not an entire period, or entire service block, you will have roughly 4 days on, 4 days off. Alright? During your 4 days off, that does not mean that you can go running back to the responders. You do have your time to come and go as you please on your days off, but you will have to come and eat in our mess. You will have to socialize and get to know the men in general, who you're serving with, learn the culture. Go to the theater night, watch an episode of Silver Shroud, have a drink after shift, that kind of thing. Get to know the people so you can report back to the commander that we're not just robots.
Hey, what about the women? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure that this person to my right's a lady, and you're just like the men. So I just want to clarify it. When you say men, is it capital M, or is it just the men? And I just don't. I'd ignore the women.
I used to be a man.
This is See, in the Enclave, we clearly practice transgender equality here. So anyway, moving forward.
Okay, I just wanted to be clear.
Yes. We're clear, Grace.
So,
now, the men is not a
literally
gendered
getting
statement.
hives listening to this.
Men is the denunciation of mankind. Alright? So when we say the men, we're talking about the servicemen of mankind, not that they have bits and tackle.
Oh boy.
Understood?
Oh boy.
Right, and by bits and tackle, you mean like
oh god. God, no, why?
Exactly
why?
what you think, Grace.
Oh my.
Oh.
Now, moving forward.
Some of that.
Moving forward, today will be a small orientation. There will be a small foot patrol, scouting out the different areas. And the one thing you'll notice is we don't spend a lot of time on street corners taking random complaints. The Enclave is interested in larger things. So you'll be assisting us in repairing one of the local nuclear control facilities at Poseidon Energy Plant, and redistributing the power to those that need it. Things like that are what we do.
Street corners.
Did you hear that?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Right. Got it.
Now,
so ignore the little guy.
No, there's other people for that, as in the stately officials, like the valiant responders.
There we go, a little bone. Gotta throw us a little bone.
Now, we have several combat operations this week planned for you as well. We'll be launching a few nuclear ordnance packages, and we'd like you to help select those destinations.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Whoa!
Alright.
Whoa! What?
You will attend at least 2 Vertibird piloting sessions.
Got that in the bag. I know not to push the big red button.
Well, in the Enclave, you get to push the big red button.
Good evening, sir.
Alright.
Oh, God, there'll be no living with her now. No.
Yes. Now, when it comes to stuff that are considered negative influences, which is alcohol, chems, and whatnot, you should know that in the Enclave, none of these things are prohibited. It is your behavior and conduct that is prohibited. Alright? Prohibited.
Wait, rewind that. Rewind that. What?
That just opened up Pandora's box.
So while you're on duty in the White Springs, you must act accordingly, but when you're off shift, so long as you maintain yourself, you have unlimited access to any of the restaurants, facilities, lounges, tennis court, golf court, medical facilities, food, drink, any of it.
I think you said chems in there? Was that? Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah. Yes, chems are not illegal in the Enclave. Just outside ones because they're dirty. But you must maintain your proper composure. Can you do that, Grace?
I mean... Yeah, yes, sir. Absolutely.
If you can't, Grace will cut you off.
Oh, no, I'm good, sir.
Lieutenant Dutch, do we need to cut Grace off for her time
with
us?
If I may approach you.
Oh, hey, I've been clean for 3 days.
General, I personally...
Might as well give Cadet O'Malley a chance, General.
Agreed. I have actually myself provided a drug test to her a few moments ago before we arrived. She's been clean for 3 days, but honestly, I have to tell you, just straight up telling her that chem use is acceptable, so that's your responsibility, not mine. We've told her to stay away from chems. So you're kind of bringing sorry, Grace, but you're bringing a child into a candy store and telling her to eat all the candy.
Well, I'm just saying that.
Child! Ooh, you know what pisses me off is when people call me a child.
Grace, I said excuse me, pardon me. I didn't mean, you know what I mean, Grace.
Yeah. So now I don't mean to make it difficult, but if she wants to live the Enclave culture, that is part of her culture. Recreational facilities are open in all formats.
Sure, understood. And but there are some rights and some wrongs, and there's some things that people struggle with, and she definitely struggles with a lot of things. So my point, General, is our intention is to have her chem-free. However, if you allow her to be stimulated with chems, that's on you. That's all I'm saying. So if something happens and we find that there are chems in her system, that is a decision made which has been granted to her by you, not us. So I want that clarified right now on my helmet cam, that if she uses chems and then erupts, she is not, that should not be on the responders, because she has direct orders from us not to use. Meaning direct orders when she's in, let me clarify, when she is in responder uniform, she is not to use chems. So if she is in Enclave uniform and she uses chems, and therefore should conduct herself inappropriately, that's on the Enclave.
General, as ambassador, if I may.
Please, feel free. This isn't an issue that we have with our personnel, so this is a good learning experience for everyone.
Mr. Walker, we understand your concern. So long as Miss Grace is with us and she is following Enclave procedures, then her actions are indeed our responsibility. After all, she will be considered a member of the Enclave.
Excellent.
Now, as far as chem usage goes, as the General has said, we are welcome to use chems, and we would provide her back to you without addictions, if that is what you so wish.
Let me clarify, though. I know what that means in your speak. We want her back in the exact same condition we give her to you. There's not to be any messing with her genetic coding or any of the things that you chaps do here. So
3 days clean. In that case, we will do one better. Grace, you can enjoy the freedoms of the Enclave, provided you do your duties, for your 4 days on. But for your last 4 days, where you'll be socializing personally with our membership, I will impose a 4-day condition of no chems for you, so you may return to the responders with a minimum of 3 days clean. You understand?
Yes, sir.
That sounds wonderful. Can we just agree, however, before pardon me, again, your ceremony here, but can we just agree that if she does use chems while in your service, I just want it notated, yes or no, that her chem use and her actions under the chem use are responsibilities of the Enclave, not the responders?
Well, just so it's absolutely clear, if this is a cultural exchange, Lieutenant, Enclave members don't lose control. Our chems are clean. So we will judge her as an individual, whether she is on chems or not.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Keep that in mind, Grace. You know your limits. Stay within it. Now, moving forward, after the vertibird lessons, you'll also be doing some intelligence work and some deep recon work, dealing with some of these cultists. I presume you have no problem with executions.
Did you miss the part where I was like, entrails and garland, sir?
I'm just confirming. Do you have any questions before we move inside and have some fun, Grace?
Why is your uniform so itchy? God.
You're probably not used to the silk. Now, everyone, please give a proper salute and a welcoming gesture to Cadet Grace O'Malley. We are pleased to have her in our service. That means salute,
sir.
Grace. The iPod will take a picture.
Oh, okay. Right. Saluting. That's that thing with the hand that goes up to the head, and then it's like
45 degrees, Grace. Bend at the elbow.
I got it.
Fingers at the temple.
Pretty sure is not an appropriate thing to say to a superior officer, but...
What just happened?
Responders, let's go ahead and give her a salute, a farewell too, while we're at it.
Good idea.
Troops, salute Cadet Grace O'Malley.
I may have thrown up in my mouth a little.
Just swallow, Grace.
Stuck in my... Now, General, that's one of those things that I'm talking about.
Troops, are you not going to salute?
Sir, are you really going to salute with a death claw?
Sir, salute on my end, sir.
Oh, okay, I can't see it. That's fine.
Yeah, things are a little
right.
wonky.
Oh God.
Sir?
Alright, everyone.
Alright.
Responders,
Good
is
job,
there anything
responders.
last minute you would like to say to Grace before we go inside and start the revelry?
You got this, Grace.
Feel free.
Okay. Officer Barnett, would you like to give her any advice, as you've spent some time with Enclave in the past?
Grace, I have I've spent, of all the responders, I've probably spent the most time serving alongside the Enclave Armed Forces. And what I hope is that you will be pleasantly surprised over the course of this week.
Good evening,
These
sir.
are dedicated individuals. I've fought alongside them, shed blood next to them, and we do have shared goals. We're trying to make Appalachia a better place. And I know things might feel a little strange for you, but try and see the good in what they do. Try and learn as much as you can, and bring that knowledge back to us. And you know that you never stop being 5-0, no matter what.
Hear, hear. Hear, hear. Grace, I just want to say one thing to you. Please don't fuck this up. Thank you.
God, I'm gonna kill you later, Dutch.
No killings without sanction, Grace. Everyone dismissed to the Nuka-Cola bar.
Wait a minute,
Yes,
I believe
sir.
Tex is gonna say something, Tex.
For the record, Dutch, I knew you were gonna say that.
Alright, Grace.
I telegraphed that pretty well, didn't I?
You're friends with Corporal Clark and Corporal Garrett, are you not?
You have indeed, I have fun,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Sir?
Then
Monty, let's go.
they will be, when we're dismissed, Grace, you can just call me Fox, that's alright. When we're on duty, you must call me General, alright?
Do be careful, Dutch. If you say indeed 3 times, Agent Cross might appear behind you.
Now, Garrett and Clark will be looking out for you. I would ask you to stay near them during your time, alright?
Body.
Okay.
Monty?
I mean, I don't have to like stay with them all the time. If I like gotta like go to like the ladies' room, right? That's okay.
No,
Do I need to
Grace,
raise my
no.
hand?
Clearly not, Grace. But I will not have you do any of the chems without their supervision, alright?
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. Corporal Clark, you heard that, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then let's go. I have a bunch of Nuka-Cola I have to buy for our friends and allies here. Let's go inside.
General, do I have
pull off your power
permission
armor.
to speak?
Yes, of course. Go ahead.
I got your special package. I got the good stuff.
Oh, good. Then we'll dispense it in the Nuka-Cola fountain shop. Let's go.
All right, General. I'm going to have to respectfully decline. I have this little 5-year-old ragstag that needs my attention. I'm going to leave Grace and your I would salute, except for I can't. But this 5-year-old ragstag needs my attention, and I'm going to now accede to that little ragstag and allow Grace and the rest of the responders to party. Everything's broken.
I respect that. Until next time, Dutch. Besides, we have a date.
Absolutely. Barnett,
Whoa.
pleasure to see you.
Not know
It's
that
been
was-
a while. Nice to serve with you again.
Yeah, well, for the record, Dutch, just, lay off on the personal detail sharing, okay?
I know, it's, excuse me.
Alright, everyone, inside
yes,
to the fountain shop.
We'll do.
Come on,
We'll
Grace.
He's hurt, though,
Let's
you
go.
know. He's kind of hurt, so...
These are your people now. Follow the tan and black.
We'll talk about it.
You think I'm not hurting too?
No, I know you are. I know you
Like a
are.
bad beer.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Well,
we'll talk.
Perhaps we can share beer, and you can tell me what is a good beer.
Not a black and tan.
I'll act as a rear guard, sir.
Oh,